whoever watches this program or whoever watches this video would actually immediately recognize that I read something written in French much faster than those written in Korean. Let me actually show you. This is really a random portion that I've never read before. This is not my second trial. I would actually pick out any random one. Boris Johnson, Brexit, and his government of the people. Let's try to actually see. I never read anything written in French. The British deputies have already voted on this Friday by 358 votes against 234 votes to accept the agreement and ratification of the Brexit by the Prime Minister Boris Johnson. This is the largest support of a withdrawal agreement bill as a ratification, which actually transposes the modality of the divorce between the law is one of the first crucial steps from the Parliament as a differentiation in modality by being separated from the European Union. That's a divorce, right? After the first vote, the text should actually be debated up to the tiniest detail starting from the January 7th, and this should also be adopted definitively by the elected members in the House of the Commons on January 9th. However, just like what has been tweeted by Boris Johnson, the great success of the legislative works on December 12th by the legislators, this is a tiny step much closer to the realization of the Brexit after the referendum in 2016 and the 3 years of reluctance and the crisis that have followed. The actual conservative leader called Boris Johnson looks really close to reaching its own success that has ever been before by placing itself and its government on the good road to obtain and to maintain one's own promise by keeping faith with the exit from the European Union as he already promised, by being actually really close to keeping his promise at this moment. The traditional discourse of the Queen Thursday has already underlined the priority of the government consecutively in row, the departure of the United Kingdom from the European Union starting from January 31st, after 47 years of the common life and the common chains shared between the European Union and the United Kingdom. The European Union would actually be capable of ratifying the text in agreement. Elizabeth II has precised it, and has specified it. London and Brussels may possibly negotiate up until the end of 2020 the concerns of the no deal would not always be extended to boggle the minds of the chief, especially the oppositional party's chief from the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn, who actually accentuates the sacrifice of certain thousands of the job places that could actually be removed in the case of the no deal or no significant negotiation with the European Union with absolute certainty. Then Jeremy Corbyn resuscitates concerns about the possible removal and elimination of job costs in return of a no-negotiation Brexit or no-deal Brexit or any lukewarm handling of negotiation with the European Union. As oppositional party leader from the Labour Party, am I actually being fast or not? I've never actually read anything about Brexit in France for a million years. I'm not lying. I actually swear to God, I have never actually read anything that has been composed in French concerning Brexit for many years. This isn't really kind of the first time I have ever touched this much accentuated or, detailed one.